Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NTEC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made, not only from the price action point of view, but I mean, you look down here at the volume, and absolutely massive volume, well above average on the day. So first I'm going to do is a little house cleaning and go ahead and get rid of these lines here. Yes, they still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant. And from a big picture point of view, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. And the first update that needs to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see the MACD support, which is what makes 57 cents very important going forward. Now, I will say that after today's price movement, from a presentation point of view, this is a tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean? Well, if you're some sort of day trader or flipper or scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought somewhere around there and your plan was to buy and sell within 20 minutes, well, then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the bigger picture of things, I get it. The price did pull back from the highs, but you know, from the grand scheme of things, there is still plenty of opportunity to build an overall higher low. And when you have higher lows being put into place over extended periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. And that's going to be, you know, kind of the viewpoint that I'm talking about. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type mentality going into it. And I'm not saying this will happen, but let's just say that the price pulls back more down to that 57 cent mark, behaves like that, and then begins to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis here on big picture, but from a big picture point of view, what would you have? Well, you'd have lows right there. You'd have those lows right there. You'd have lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well, then from the big picture, you'd still very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. In this situation, quote unquote, progress being defined as 57 cents. Again, I get it. If you're a day trader or flipper and you bought up there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the bigger picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back some, but think about that word, today. As in 1 day. Looking at multiple days as we're doing here, you can see the price still has plenty of opportunity to chip away and build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.